Germany is calling out for immigrants to come into Germany in search for a job. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'll be bringing you guys upfront updates about this new visa called the Opportunity Card Visa. And I'll be here to answer all of your questions about the Opportunity Card Visa. So, background gist to this is Germany is going through Germany is going through short what's it called? Germany is going through shortage, labor shortage, and they are calling out to immigrants to come into Germany in search for a job. So what it means is you do not need to have a job to come into Germany. You don't have to come via a school route. You do not even compulsorily have to know the German language or speak the German language to come into Germany, unlike before. So now you can come into Germany as far as you have certain qualifications required to apply for this visa. You can come into Germany and search for a job for a period of 1 year. The law was passed late last year. The Skilled Immigration Act was reformed late last year, and we're told that you can begin to apply for the Opportunity Card Visa by June, and we are in June. And thankfully, right now the German website is opened. German, what's it called? The website is open for you to begin to apply for the Opportunity Card Visa, but as at this morning, most of the countries are not yet taking in applications. But I know that as time goes by, or very soon, the portals will be totally open for people to begin to apply for this visa. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to check if people can hear me. If you're in the room and you can hear me, let me see your chat. So I did a video recently. Oh, okay, thank you. I can see yeah, I can see your chat already. I did a video recently talking about the Opportunity Card Visa, the requirements, both the basic requirements and the point-based requirements that you would need to apply for this visa, and I got a lot of questions. So aside from the fact that I'll be bringing you updates in this video, I would also in fact, I will also answer all of your questions about the um, Opportunity Card Visa. I really believe that this is a good time in Germany at the moment because it has not been like this in time past. In the past, which is even the reason why there is labor shortage in Germany at the moment. In the past, you cannot apply for the German visa if you cannot speak German to an extent. But this time, you don't even have to speak German, and you don't even have to come via a job route. You don't have to come via a school route. The German government is making this process a lot easy for skilled workers to come into Germany because of the shortage the country is going through. And so it will be good that you use this opportunity in whatever country you're in to come into Germany. Yeah, this is an opportunity you must not take for granted. So indeed, let me just give a backlog or explain kind of for people who are not yet aware about this visa. This visa is called the Opportunity Card Visa, which is a visa that allows for an immigrant, a non-EU citizen, to come into Germany to search for a job for a period of 1 year. And so there are basic requirements to apply for this visa. There are three basic requirements. There is also an additional requirement. So the basic requirement is that first off, you must have in any of the job shortages in Germany. The second basic requirement is you need to have A1 level German proficiency or B2 level English proficiency. You can get this German proficiency from Goethe. I know of Goethe in Nigeria. You can get it Goethe because the German embassy is looking for a CEFR. I don't know if I said it right. CEFR certification for you to prove your German proficiency. Then for the B2 level English, you can use your high health because the last time I checked, if you have high health, 4.5 out of 10, that is a proof of, I think, that's a proof of B1, and 5.0 is a proof of B2. And so the last requirement, or the last basic requirement to apply for the opportunity card visa, is that you must have sufficient funds in your account. So what does it mean to have sufficient funds? I've had a lot of people ask me that what's the specific amount needed to what's the specific amount you need to have in your account. So you can do the calculation, but let me just say that you need a minimum of 1,027 euro in your account per month. That's per month. So you can multiply that times 12, then you convert that to your currency in your country of residence, then that will give you an idea of the amount you need to have in your account to prove your financial stability for the period of 1 year. So now, once you've gathered all of that basic requirements, you also need to have additional requirements, which is either you're a qualified skilled worker in Germany, or you have a 6 points in some certain criteria. You've gotten 6 points in a criteria, in a group of criteria. So the other one is a 6 point based system, while the first is you need to be qualified as a skilled worker in Germany. What does it mean to be a qualified skilled worker in Germany? That means your certificate, your foreign certificate, is recognized in Germany. So there's a system where you come into Germany, then maybe if you were an accountant in your country of residence, or I mean, whatever profession you practice, you need to get it recognized in Germany. I don't know for some, but I think for most professions, that is how you are a certified skilled worker in Germany. You have to have your certificates recognized. So by the German government. So if you are not able to get the skilled workers qualification, then you will just have to go via the 6 point based system, which means that if you are able to gather some certain requirements, then you would have acquired certain points. Let me just say this. Okay, I can see some of your questions. And someone is saying, hello, how do I apply for the visa? Okay, that is what I'm explaining. Please do well to put your questions in the chat room. I would answer them, even though I'm already answering some questions already I have on my page, but you can still ask your questions, which is the purpose of this video. As I was saying, you need to have the 6 point based system. I mean, you need to have acquired certain points for you to have the 6 points that is required. Is either you are a skilled worker or you have the 6 points. So I will just quickly break down the requirements you need to gather these points. Okay, let me not run ahead. I was about to answer a question just now, but let me not run ahead. So the first one is, if you have your certificate, your foreign qualification partially recognized by Germany, that is, you've started the process of recognizing your certificate in Germany, but you're not done with that process, you have a total of 4 points. Yeah, you have a total of 4 points if you are still in the process of recognizing your certificate. You have 4 points with that. And the next one is, if you have a qualification in any of the job shortages in Germany, you would have 1 point. So that leads me to talking about the job shortages. So as like I told you, this law took effect since this law was passed since last year, and this law was passed since last year and is taking effect in June. So over time, there has been more information uncovered. So right now that the consular service portal is now open. I checked as of this morning, it's now open. So we have been able to get a deep dive into further information, like details about the exact job shortages that are in Germany at the moment. So I'm going to call them out. For people who have been asking me, I do this, can I register? I do that, can I apply for this visa? And added to this video is the link. All the links you need, to read further and check up these things, because I might not be able to call in details all these job shortages in Germany. Please, you can go via the link in the description box and read up and check if your profession is among the listings. But I will just call. I've highlighted I've highlighted the summary of the job listings needed in Germany, because it was well broken down in that website. So the first, I'll have to read them. There are many. The first one is the skills needed in Germany. That's the shortage of occupations in Germany. Manufacturing. The first one is manufacturing, mining, construction, and distribution management. So people into constructions, mining, and all of that. Yeah, there's a job for you in Germany. Information and communications technology service managers. Okay, so yeah, so everything about information communications, please just check the link, because under all these headings are further breakdowns of the exact jobs under this. Okay, I can see someone is saying, can you apply online? Yes, you can apply online. Yes, process online. I will still get to that and talk about it. Okay. um Please, the opportunity card, I don't think is misleading. It's just, yeah, basic requirements, and moreover, there are needs, like there are particular job search and needs that Germany is looking out for. So yeah, I can't say it's particularly, it's not misleading, please. Okay, let me just continue. Professional service managers like childcare, healthcare, aged care, welfare care, they are in need of that in Germany at the moment. Science and engineering professionals, that's chemists, physicists, geologists, okay, then mathematicians, statistician, statisticians, life science professionals, biologists, zoologists, botanists are needed, engineering professionals, civil engineers, and like that and like that. So electrotechnology engineers also, architects, planners, surveyors, and designers are needed, medical doctors, even dentists and all of that. You will see it if you check. Then nursing and midwifery professionals, veterinarians, yeah, pharmacists, nutritionists, teaching professionals, yeah, teachers on every side, high school teachers, um, toddler teachers, all of those are needed, IT professionals, and database and network professionals. So these are the jobs that are at the moment needed in Germany, and Germany is looking out for. So if you fall in that category, you have a degree in any of these, or you have a vocational training minimum of 2 years in any of this, then you qualify to apply for the opportunity card visa. Okay, so like I mentioned, is either I was talking about the points-based system. I've mentioned the partially recognizing your certificate in Germany. Then I will check the questions very soon. Then then I mentioned the qualifications. Yeah, if you have your qualification, I mean, if your qualification is belongs to any of these shortages in Germany, then you would be, yeah, then you would get 1 point. Then 2 years within, okay, so if you have 2 years experience within the last 5 years in that, like, how do I put it, in the same job that you're, or in the same qualification that you've presented, if you have at least 2 years experience in that within the last 5 years, you will get 2 points. If you have 3 years experience in that within the last 7 years, you will get 3 points. These are the ways you would add to your points, the 6 points based system. Then if you have B1 in German language, if you go further and say, okay, instead of having a B2 in English, I want to have A1 in German. Then you decided to progress to B1 in German, then you earn yourself 2 points. If you decide to get B2 in German, in the B2 proficiency in the German language or higher, you award yourself 3 points. Then if you now get a C1 level English proficiency in English, or you are a native speaker in English, then you get additional points. It was not specified the amount of points for that. Then for the age requirements, if you are not older than 35, if you're 35 years and lower, you would get 2 points. So if you're between 35 and 40, you will get 1 point. And if you have any relation to Germany, like if you've come to Germany in the past 4 years, if you've come to Germany in the past 5 years for a long stretch of 6 months, then you earn yourself 1 point. And if you're applying with your partner, like if your partner is also like your spouse, if your spouse is also qualified and you both are applying together, then you will earn yourself 1 point. Either of the partners will get an additional 1 point. So let me quickly read through the yeah, let me quickly read into the okay. Yes, of course. Like yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay. Someone is saying you need to learn German. Yeah, yes, yes. If you've seen my previous video, you will hear me say that to people. Of course, they're not making it compulsory that you have German proficiency, but my advice to anyone coming to Germany, just to even if it's only to help you settle in well, you need to learn the German language. Like just have an idea, even if it's A1 level, even if you decide to present, if you have eye health already and you want to present your eye health, you want to present your English proficiency, it's good. But for your own good, just learn the German language, because everything you buy here in stores, they're all in the German language. And most of the people in Germany, most of the Germans here are native speakers. So it's quite important that you learn the German language. Okay. Someone is saying, yes, okay, okay. Okay, okay. All right. Okay, I will shed more light on on the German proficiency. Yes, yes. Yes, very true. Yes, so let me just emphasize, because people are asking in the chat room that I emphasize on the language proficiency. So very true. Germany, the German government is trying to make it easy for people to come into Germany. They are not making it compulsory that you learn the German language before you come. So thereby, they are saying, okay, choose between German A1 level and B2 level English. It's okay, but please, please, like those of us in Germany, we quite understand these things. There are even some Germans that I mean, I don't know, they can't even, some will tell you that they've not heard German, like English before, like English that they, it was until I got to Germany that I discovered that some people can't even speak English. So for them, for some people they are not allowed to speak, maybe because of their nature of job or for the government. Yeah, I don't know. But for some people, they can not speak at all. So I would say that for if you're coming into German, like I mentioned earlier, just learn the language, just learn the German language, have an idea so you can relate better and incorporate into the system better. All right. Okay. So it is needful. Yeah. So some people, yeah, I got this question a lot in my previous video that can high health equate to B1 level English or B2 level English? So according to my research, I found that, like I think I mentioned it earlier, it can equate to it. So it depends on what score you get. So if you have 4.5 in your high health, it can be B1, 5, it can be B2. Yeah, and I mentioned the amount needed, the minimum amount needed in Germany. I mean, like you need to have in your account for the period of stay in Germany for the period of 1 year. Then about the German proficiency, I would advise that don't go and tell someone to just teach you the language by the side, then the person tells you to write a quick exam by their own institution and you want to present at the embassy, it will not be accepted. So Gote I know about Gote. Gote is a certificate exam that proves your German proficiency, which is acceptable by Germany. So when you're collating your credentials, make sure that you have authentic certificates to prove your qualifications, all of your qualifications. So I'm looking out to your questions in the comments. Please let me have them in the comment section. Okay, while we are still talking about that, so I got some questions about how do you prove your stay and the proof of stay. I mentioned the amount, but another way you can prove your prove your financial stability in Germany while you're in Germany is if you are able to get a job from your country of residence from Germany, then it will be an advantage. That is, you can use the job contract. You can use a job contract minimum of 20 hours per week. If you have a job offer of a minimum of 20 hours per week, you can present it as a proof of your financial stability while you're in Germany. And also, this is the time to link up with any relative you have in Germany. If you have someone already in Germany and you also want to prove your financial yes your source of your financial stability in Germany, then you can get a letter of commitment by family or relative in Germany who can get that and stand in for you that he or she will take care of you while you are in Germany. I think, yeah, I think that would also that not I think according to the requirements that can serve as approval fund or approval of your financial security while you are in Germany. Yeah, and I got some questions also like how do you get those people that has all these questions are not here now. Okay, yeah. Gote is better. I got some questions like, okay, someone is saying that is it possible to use tourist visa to France, visit Germany, then change the visa? Okay, yeah. So the way it is, like I think, like in other countries too, the way it works is you can't cross from one mode of entry to the other. So once you come via a particular visa, you stick through with that visa, you continue with that visa. You can't cross from a visit visa to the opportunity card visa, for example. Okay, so if you come via visit visa, then you will have to continue via that route. This video is not going to be about the visit visa route, but I do not know much about that. I'm not going to speak about that. But I think that there should be a way. If there is a way, there can be a way for you to convert from visit visa to a stay in Germany. I don't know much about that. Okay, I don't know much about that. Yeah. All right. So I will just. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so I was in a line of thoughts the other time. Okay, so I got some questions about um, how do you recognize your certificate in your country of residence? So I don't know about most countries, but I know about science and technical schools that if you have vocational trainings in such schools, you can get a certificate. Some people are saying some of their courses might not is not up to 2 years. I don't know, but according to the requirements, you need to have a 2 years vocational qualification. So you might need to add more to your trainings or look for a school that can give you a certificate that is recognized by your country. Okay, so I'm waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your questions about the opportunity card visa. Okay, so one of the questions I got is, how do you go about the visa application? So, like every other visa application, you need to go to the consular service portal. You need to go to the consular service portal, and the portal has been open now. I checked this morning, the portal is open, but in most countries you cannot apply yet. So, but according to them, how you apply is you go to your consular service portal. I have added to this video the list of of the consular service portal of different countries. So you go there and search for your own country. All you need to do is click on that link, and it will take you to the German embassy in your country. Then you choose a session where you say you're applying for the opportunity card visa. It's really important that you indicate that you're applying for the opportunity card visa, and then you upload your documents. So that's the process. You upload your documents, and it will now be under review. It will be, you fill the application form, you upload your documents, then that will be under review. While it's under review, the embassy can reach out to you for any missing information, anything they need to know more about you. They will reach out to you. Then you can respond. Either you add up to your certificates or something. After the waiting time is done, then you'll be invited to the embassy for biometrics, just to confirm all of your documents and all of that. After which you will pay, you make payment for the visa on site. And some people ask me that how much is visa application. So the last time I checked, I saw $75. But if I don't know if it has changed or if it is more for the opportunity card visa, but that is the price for the visa application. You can just go through this website. I have the link in the comment section. You can click on it and check about that. So okay, someone is asking about the qualification verification. Okay, that's the thing. So, like, someone is saying you've been okay. You're saying you've been working in Nigeria as a software engineer for more than 5 years, and how do you get your qualification verified? Okay, so I did a little research on this, and I saw that school and what was the science and technical schools? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Science and technical schools offer this certification. So I think you might need to look for a science and technical school around you, or you just check on Google how you can get your certificate verified in Germany. Because I do not really know much about that, but that is as much as I could gather about that. Yeah. So, okay, so that's it. Yeah, so someone asked me that, okay, so what's the next thing after you now come to Germany? What would now happen? So this visa is obviously like this. I mean, the purpose of this visa is so obvious that you're coming to Germany to search for a job. And I would advise people that you're coming to Germany to apply for a job. So already begin to look out for what area of Germany you want to land in and the job availability in such areas. Why? Because also in Germany, one of the issues I have found in in most of the big cities is what's it called? Housing. Houses are quite expensive, so you might need to consider all of these factors um before you come, right? So I think the first one is getting jobs. So I have on this video in the description, I have put some links where you can search for jobs in Germany. Then you can also check LinkedIn. Then, because I would advise that you already even begin to look for jobs in Germany before you start the whole process. It will just familiarize you with what it looks like to search for, or what it looks like to look for jobs, and it will just help you fine tune your skills to fit into what is being looked for in Germany. So when you get the visa and you come into Germany, the next thing you need to do is begin to is begin to actively look for jobs. And while you're looking for jobs, so according to the requirements, is if for a period of 1 year you're not able to get a job, I mean, you're not able to get a job. I mean, you're not able to get what's this called, work permit gotten from a job, but you have a job. I mean, you have a job that you have, what's it called? You have a job on ground that can take you, something like that. Then you can apply for an extension of your 1 year stay so that your visa is extended for another 2 years for you to for you to get a job contract, which is your work permit or your blue card. So yeah, that's the process. So people asking me that after 1 year, will they go back home? No, there is no going back home if you get a job. But if you are not able to get a job, I can't particularly say, because there won't be any permit keeping you in Germany. So you need to have a permit. So this opportunity card visa is a job search permit, something like that, that brings you to Germany. So for a period of 1 year, the permit covers you. But after that 1 year, you need, for you to stay in Germany longer than 1 year, you need another permit that allows you stay, which is a job contract, or which you can only get from a job contract or a work permit or a blue card, right? So, but if while the 1 year is expired, you're still not able to get a job permit, I mean a work permit, and you have a job on ground, then that stay can be extended for another 2 years so that you can finally get your work permit. Then you can just continually stay in Germany after that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's that about that. That's all the explanations and more insight I thought to bring on deck. I hope we all, I don't know, I think most of us came late. I hope we got the points based system. So like, I mean, the points I can say in front of me, the point is going to like 20. So if you're able to get at least 6 points out of these 20 points and you have the basic requirements, then just go ahead and apply for the opportunity card visa. and and I've explained what it means like to stay in Germany. When you get to Germany, you need, after that period of 1 year, you're able to get a job, you get a job contract, then you get a work permit, which you can now continue to modify as you stay in Germany. And like most people have said in the comment section, you need to have basic knowledge of German for you to survive in Germany. It is really important. It is really, 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 really important, and it's going to help you for your period of stay in Germany. And in case you still have more questions you want to ask, I will be, yeah, I will answer you in the comment section, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. So I think that will be that will be all that's about this video. I've explained from head to toe all that I think you'll be needing to apply for the opportunity card visa, and I wish everyone best of luck. Please make sure to check if the occupation, or if the job you, I mean, make sure to check if your qualification tallies with all that I've mentioned. And there's also a link that I've added in the comment section, in the description box. You can check your points. You can use that to check your points. And don't forget to learn the German language. You need the Goethe certificate. For English also, you need high health or a B2 certificate that is also recognized in Germany. And make sure that all your certificates are recognized in your country of residence, the likes of your degree and your qualification. I mean, I mean, I was going to say the likes of your degree and your vocational qualification. So I think that will be all about that. So thank you for joining this live stream today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I hope I was able to answer all your questions. Yeah, so there are no more questions in the chat room. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye.